My name is Jennifer Breer. You're with me here in Strasbourg, Saskatchewan, and I'm a chainmail artisan. Full-time, I've been doing this since the end of January this year, 2015. It is my passion, it's my obsession, I love it. It's just the definition of joy for me. Chainmail is basically the interlinking of a whole bunch of tiny rings, metal rings called jump rings, using basically only a pair of pliers in each hand. When I started making chainmail, it was basically just a couple of little bracelets using only 1 or 2 different sizes of jump rings. I wasn't able to make a whole lot of different things to start with because of course you don't know too many different weaves, but then you jump on YouTube, you get on MailArtisansInternationalLeague.com, and there are literally about 1,000 or more different weaves that a person could learn. And I've only scratched the surface really so far. If I had to guess, probably about 50 different weaves under my belt. The tougher ones still scare me, so I haven't tried them yet. But it eventually clicks, but things tend to fall apart when you're first fumbling around. It's almost like learning to walk for the first time. So it can be really frustrating to first learn a weave, and you eventually learn, you get used to it, your hands learn the movements. Okay, so these rings here have already gone through the tumbler, so they're pretty well smooth. They're machine cut rings, so they may have a sharper edge, but those are all taken care of. Now I've got my bigger pliers, not the biggest ones that I've got, but they work for the job that I'm doing right now. And depending on the weave you're doing, you gotta open and or close a bunch of rings to start with. And just continually go along and feel to make sure that you don't have a sharp edge sticking out. I'll just quickly make a little unit weave called a Persephone knot. These rings here that I have are 14 gauge stainless steel are the big ones, and the other ones are 16 gauge stainless steel, which is why I need the big pliers. Take your rings and you start closing them together in a specified manner so you don't just have a mess. Carefully work them around and hope that your pliers don't slip off and stab you, because that hurts. At this point, the weave is so tight, which is a good thing when it comes to chainmail, because then it won't flop around and lose its shape. And you have your Persephone knot. There's a lot of experimentation in chainmail, trying to find just the perfect size ring to make a weave work. One batch of rings that I order to the next might not be the same, so I might have to end up reworking an entire weave. As far as aesthetics go, nothing really specific. I just see something I like or a picture in my mind, and I just either try and duplicate it, try and make it work. I'll often try and put more than one weave together. I have succeeded a couple of times, but kind of anything that looks good, I will try it. So one thing I learned that you must do when you're using this welder is you have to use the grounded pliers. Otherwise sparks start flying where you don't want them to. Ready to go. Hold it down and close your eyes. Let's do the other side. And close your eyes again. There you go. That's how quick and easy that is. It's right at the top. And it's actually quite amazing how much stronger that makes the ring. And so if there's if you're doing, you know, like gardening or yard work or lifting weights with this ring on, it's not going to come apart. Yeah, so I would make another 4 units like this and put them together, and eventually I come up with the head part of the ring, which looks like this. And then all that's left to do for this guy is to make a band for it. While I'm making jewelry, I'm just happy. I'm in my happy place. The rings are, you know, out by a fraction of a millimeter, then it can get a little frustrating, but I usually am sitting there working, my husband tells me, with a goofy grin on my face, because I'm so happy to be just doing what I love to do. I'm hoping that my jewelry will continue to excite people. I hope to grow the business, maybe not by leaps and bounds, because I've only got 2 hands, so I need to be able to keep up with orders. I put my pieces through test phases. I put them through as rough a life as I can to make sure that they're not going to fall apart on the customer. I have had a lot of support from a lot of people who really appreciate handmade items and know what it takes to make them. I've had people pay me more than what I've priced them at because they know what it takes to make something of excellent quality that's handmade.
And every piece is one of a kind.
Every piece is one of a kind. Absolutely.
If you have program ideas that you'd like to see on Max TV Local On Demand, write us at max.local@sasktel.com. Max TV programming is now available on Max TV on the Go at maxtvonthego.sasktel.com.